scoot around. My boy got to set everything up, man. Kay, how you doing?
I'm blessed, bro.
You good?
Yeah,
Yeah. So as we're talking, I'm finding out that you're about to go move out to Cali soon.
absolutely. Hopefully.
So you're not certain yet?
No. It's just being away from home is hard, you know. So yeah, it's
Talk about that though, because it's East London. I don't know the exact area.
Walthamstow is called.
Yeah, I can't say that. Say that one more time.
Walthamstow.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. So, is that hot or cold? But from that transition are the cities like similar in size or no? LA is a big. You're talking about Los Angeles, right?
Yeah.
So LA is a big city.
Absolutely. The UK it has its spots. There's big spots and small spots. I'm bored of the UK now. Like I've been there 25 years.
Yeah,
now, so
you done it.
I'm ready to just have a change of environment and just like spark some new creativity in my brain. So
yeah,
man. I
and
think
see
that's
what else comes out of it.
absolutely. I think that's the most important thing for me is just like changing my environment and just like having something new. So
Do you remember? So like, it's funny because I like talking to artists because there's levels to this. And one of the things that I get a benefit of is that I sit at what I like to call as the control tower of the music industry.
mm-hmm.
Meaning I get to like see everything coming and going online, in the clubs,
Mm-hmm.
from the labels. I get to see it all, right? I see the traffic. And you're at this level now where you've gone from trying to get on, you're on. And then now you got like a little bit of a team. And you got a creative director for this. And Is it helpful for you in that way, or do you still feel like you still need to be the creative director and control the management and control the promotion? Are you comfortable letting that go?
I don't think I will ever be comfortable with letting it go. I'm
Right.
very involved in everything. Just because I hold my art close to my heart. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll never fully let that go. It's hard when you have a lot of chefs in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, like giving a load of opinions, but I'm so set on what I'm trying to do and like where I'm trying to push this, where I'm just like, I can also be in control of it as well, you know what I'm saying?
It's difficult for an artist because you did the things to get their attention to want to deal with you. And then now they're basically saying we need to go in these directions. And you're like, wait a minute, why did y'all even mess with me if y'all...
I think that's what I take with me now is just like, you messed with me for a reason.
Right.
You know, there was a reason why you came to me. So let's keep doing that same thing that I've been doing. If you want to expand it and, you know, like push it to the next level, that's fine. But also make sure you're remembering why you came to me in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah.
So, a bit of advice. I've seen a lot of artists, and I've given like a lot of people like their first interviews and things of that nature. No artist ever sees them how other people see them, you know. And then you're also not accepted in the way that you think you might or should be accepted from the people that you want, right? And you ever hear I've heard some artists say this before, where they might have did a song that meant something, but then when people hear it, for them it means something else. You know, it's kind of that thing. And so it's the same thing when you have a team around you where it's like, hey, I know you feel this. But
Yeah.
they're not going to see it that way.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the difficult balance. So kind of keep that in mind a little bit. Absolutely with that. So everyone's loving the record with you and Kaylani, right? How does this come about? I'm sure you've been asked this already, but how does it come about?
She hit me on the gram. We have mutual friends, so I'm sure that she obviously knew who I was through them. And then she hit me and was like, you're great, like we should lock in. And I was like, absolutely, for sure. And then we did the song on her While We Wait 2 mixtape,
Right.
which was Close Off. I already had that song before and she wanted something R&B and I was like, I have something for you, but you better keep me on it. You can't just take it for yourself.
You're right, absolutely.
And then I dropped Worst Behavior end of last year and obviously did really well. And she was like, you need to capitalize on this. Like, I think you should do a remix. And I was like, well, I think you should get on it. So,
right.
She sent me her verse back within like 2-3 days. And it was up from there, man. And then obviously we did the video and it just went. Pew.
Are you ready for a stupid question?
You can ask me a stupid question if you want to.
Yes, here we go. Why is it that when UK singers sing, it sounds like just English, just like or American, I should say.
I think,
but when they rap, that does not.
I think we've taken so much influence from you guys.
One of our biggest products is art and fun and music and rap, and we don't really produce nothing but war and art here in America. That's it. You want war? We got you. You want rappers and singers and dancers and entertainment? Oh, we've got that all day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think we just take a lot of influence from you guys, man. Obviously, we have British artists that still sing in their English accent, like does Adele sing in a British accent?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't, does she?
Now, if she does, and I haven't heard it, let me Adele, please. Don't beat me up. But I haven't heard it. Because she grew up here too. We was loving her here too.
There's a few people that still keep their accent. I just think it sounds weird to sing in a British accent. So yeah, I don't actually know.
Then.
Yeah, like it just comes naturally. Like,
oh, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like you can. I thought the way I'm hearing it was like you can like choose like I'm gonna do it in my British accent or like no, I'm gonna sing American.
I mean, you can obviously choose, but like I think it's just one of those things where it just happens, you know. I don't know who started it or how it came about, but I'm just like
all the singers. To me, I can hear. I'm like, oh, this sounds American, and they start talking. It's like, hold on, that motherfucker.
Yeah. Trust.
But when they rap, I'm like, that motherfucker definitely
is
not from here.
Word.
It happens that way, man. So how's the family enjoying the success that you're having right now?
They love it, man. They're just.
Are they afraid that you're moving from East London? Like, oh, my baby,
100%. My family's super small and we're very, very close, like super tight knit. So yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard, but they're super proud of me and they just want me to be happy and they just want me to keep chasing my goals and keep chasing my dreams. So yeah, man, I've got the best support system in the world.
Yeah, that's good to say. Sometimes, and you know what I love about the music industry? I'm not even sure this is a bad thing. It's just a thing. Makes sense. The different artists have so many different stories, but they all got to the same spot. So it's kind of like you can't really say there's a one formula to get you to the greatness of your artistry, right? Because some people say, I have no support system, my family hated this, they didn't even realize, and then the next thing you know, they blow up. And then there's people like you, it's like, I had a great support system, and I blew up. So what's the right path, right? I love that perspective of it because it's not really a thing where you can say one thing works for somebody else that doesn't work for somebody else. You know what I mean? Do you struggle with finding that thing that works for you that might not work for somebody else?
In terms of
making music?
Nah.
Because everyone might have their own way.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that you just need to follow your way for real. Like, I've always been a very big advocate of just being true to yourself. And as long as you love it, that's all that matters. Like, there will be people that gravitate towards it and there will be people that don't. But, you know, like, you just got to keep going. If you genuinely love this thing, then keep pushing, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the first record that you heard, you said that influenced you to do work. Was it an artist or a song?
To do music?
Yeah, to do music.
I think it was just having music running so heavily throughout my household as a child.
Playing music throughout the house.
Yeah,
it was just part of everyday life.
Yeah, we just always had music going on, man. I got 2 older sisters that were born in the 90s, so I had all of that old school stuff, and then my dad used to be a DJ, but that was before I was born.
Just calm down with the 90s old school, all right? That's not that Jesus Christ.
My dad was doing like house music and garage and funky house and stuff like that. And then my mom loves like neo soul. Like my mom was always playing Mary J. Blige and Jill Scott and Angie Stone and people like that. So I had a lot of different music growing up, and I think, yeah, that just influenced me as a whole. And then I just ended up banging pots and pans and tapping pens on the table.
So the melodies were a big thing for you then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I when I talk to different artists, I find out whether or not it was the artist, like the rapping or the singing from a person that influenced them, or it's the musical feel, like the beats.
Definitely the feeling, for sure. You know? Yeah, for sure. The first instrument I picked up was the drums. So yeah, I'm definitely like a groove and beats type of person.
Right.
Like I just, yeah, as long as I feel it running through my body, I'm good.
I think James Brown said that the beats were the heart.
Yeah.
That's the soul. That's
100%.
You know what I mean? And you picked up the drums first.
Mm-hmm.
So did you get you a drum set when you were like a kid?
Yeah, my mom bought me one when I was like 11 or 12. Probably the worst decision she ever made.
in her life.
Worst decision she ever made. But yeah, I was doing that for a bit. Had some lessons and stuff, and then did that through school as well. Did that a little bit in college too. But then I kind of I left the drums after the age of maybe 16 or something like that.
You just got tired of it, or just found a different instrument?
I think I'd started really making songs, and then I was like, oh, I can make songs, you know? I don't have to just play an instrument, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that was it for me.
Yeah. And when you were starting to, like, get some noise and notoriety, the naysayers come around. How many friends did you kind of, like, lose that couldn't see the vision? This is making you smile. I see it. Because it happens a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
You ever noticed, before you answer this question, have you ever noticed it's always people who have never succeeded in something trying to tell you how to succeed in something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Isn't that the weirdest shit
for
to
sure,
me?
For sure.
It's like, what are you talking about?
Nah, word. I think from the age of like 12 to 16, I was hanging around with loads of people that just weren't doing the best of things, and it was just like I knew I was in the wrong circle. And when I got to college, which is 16 for us in the UK,
right,
and I walked into that building and I saw a whole building full of creative people that were so passionate about music just like me, that's when I was like, okay, this is where I'm meant to be.
You was in the wrong crowd.
I was like, I'm not meant to be over there. I'm meant to be with these people. So I think that's where it all started for real. And I definitely lost a lot of friends then. But I don't see it as a loss because, like I said, I knew I wasn't meant to be there, and they weren't pushing me or motivating me to chase my dreams. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's really weird to me about that, Kay, is that you ever hear people like say things like, "Oh, you've changed," or "You're changed." It's like, yeah, you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. Trust.
You know what I mean? It's a little weird to me when I hear people like that. Oh, you let money change you. Yeah. I have a different tax bracket now. You moron. You know what I mean? Of course I've let it change me. I'm buying different things. I understand money different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you let money change you. Yes.
I feel you.
Yeah, I don't want to hang around you. No, Burger King is not my meal no more.
I feel you.
We can go get some Wagyu now, motherfucker. She in the back laughing. But it's that kind of mentality, and as you grow, it kind of sucks because I heard T.I. say this, but he actually heard it from somewhere else. He was like, grass and a tree all came from the same ground. But they don't hang together.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I heard T.I. say that, and I was like, that is the truth, because it's the same ground.
Yeah, word.
You're going to be grass, you're going to be a tree.
Word.
You know what I mean? So it might feel lonely.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have a very, very small circle of friends. Like, I don't have a lot of people around me. Like, I keep my circle very small. And I have people that I love very, very hard, and they love me very, very hard too. And as long as we're pushing each other and motivating each other, I think that is what is definitely important in this thing for sure.
What do you think you're gonna get out of going to LA and maybe living there? What are you hoping to happen?
Just
let's start from the music part.
I think
just the music part alone.
I think there's a bigger R&B scene over in the States, not necessarily LA.
But just the States, period.
Yeah, just the States, period, for sure.
Chris Brown?
You know what I'm saying? All of them type of people. But I think you guys just work a lot harder, man. And it's just like your hustle is so big. And I feel like in the UK, we're very relaxed. We just take our time with things. But I'm just like, nah, I want to get to work. Like, I want to be in the studio every day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I don't know what it will bring for me, but I'm hoping that it will spark something. Like I said, I've been in London for 25 years now. I just want to change the scenery and a change of environment. So, yeah.
You know, I've never really been a big person on the word patience.
Mm-hmm.
I think most things in life are situational. Not everything. Most things in life. So does patience matter? Depends on the situation.
I feel you.
But I've never heard anyone that I've seen that's been super successful or a billionaire or a millionaire say, "Oh, I was just patient."
Yeah, I feel you.
Never heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard them say, I was just patient.
Yeah.
Like, no, nigga, I burst my ass.
Yeah.
Like there was no work-life balance. There was none. It was just I got to get it.
Trust.
You know what I mean? And it's that kind of. So if you already got that mentality, it's good to get around people that will
absolutely
definitely help you and understand that.
100%.
I mean? So what do you do for the spare time for fun though? What do you do?
I spend a lot of time with my family. Like I said, we're very tight knit.
That's the fun part for you.
Yeah, 100%. I got a niece and nephew who I love dearly. And that just fuels me to keep going harder and harder, man. Like, I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing this so my family can have a better life as well. You get me? So, yeah, man.
Yeah, well, I don't know who dresses you, but that whole outfit, I need it.
Thank you, bro.
Shit is fire, bro. I've been looking at it since you've been sitting here, and I've been like, man, that motherfucker.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
The whole thing. You make it in a fat man size. Nah, but hey, man, how many tattoos do you have? I thought I was tatted up.
No, not many. It's just because they're all on show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but so it's just where they're located.
Yeah, there's not too many. I got
gangbang tattoos on the hand.
No, this is my birthday, man.
No, that's.
But
gangster.
yeah, I got a couple pieces here and there.
I know gangbang. Plan to get any more?
Yeah, 100%.
Where's the next spot? Do you have the spot picked out on the body yet?
I want to get like writing all the way down the side of my leg.
On the thigh?
Like all the way, like from the hip down to the ankle. Like
right.
Just one long.
What's it gonna say? What do you think? What do you want?
I have no idea yet.
You just want something.
Yeah,
there.
I just want something there.
Right.
Yeah.
And it could be. You know what? It could be a map.
A map,
and it just shows your flight from West London all the way to LA. That's all it is. Don't listen to me. When you get out there, can I give you some advice?
Mm-hmm.
Restaurants are okay.
Yeah.
The food trucks.
I've been LA.
Okay, the food trucks is where it's at.
I've been LA multiple times.
Okay, so you know the food trucks is where it's at.
I feel you, yeah.
Absolutely. The restaurants,
yeah.
Clubs,
yeah.
Parties in the hills.
Feel you.
That's where it's gonna be at there, man. So the dating life, are we focused on music or is dating is a thing?
Yeah, I'm just focused on music, man. I feel like the past 6 months have been so busy and hectic. Like I haven't been able to just like hone in on me. So yeah, the rest of this year, I'm just like, I'm so focused on working.
Is the moving process that crazy?
No, it's not about the moving process. It's just like, obviously, worst behavior.
Music, moving, everything.
Like, worst behavior dropped and it's just gone, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I haven't been able to be in the studio as much as I usually like was, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm just like, I just want to keep working, man. Like, I do this because I love it. It's not just a job to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not chasing the next song to put it out because I need people to hear it. I'm chasing the next song because I want to hear me on the next song, you know what I'm saying?
There's a writer that came out on a podcast and he said, he's written for Rihanna and everybody. And he says, I go to the studio to make hits and to work. You go to the studio to create a vibe. You go to the studio and try to see what happens. He's like, don't call me at my fucking house to write for you and you want to create a vibe or just see where we're at. I want to make hits. I want to make legendary records. So I say that because his perspective made a lot of sense. Like, I'm going to go to work, bro. This is Jermaine Dupri is posting every other day, him in the studio creating. This guy's got more hits than baseball, and it's ridiculous. And he's in there, and I see people like, I need a vibe, and I need a little bit of weed, and I'm like, okay, can you get the fuck away from me? Like, you're not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I don't see the seriousness in it. Does that bother you? Because obviously, you want to get away from the chillax UK environment, go to LA where people are just, let's get to it. Does it bother you when you come across people like that? That are like, hey, I need a vibe and gotta set the mood. Can you put some incense on, nigga?
Nah, because I think I'm not chasing a hit. I'm not chasing a number one. Like like I said, I do this because I genuinely love it and I have a real passion for it. Like, I'll be in the studio sometimes 10 hours and won't come out with a song, and like the producers I'm with will be like, oh man, we didn't get anything today, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, we still came here and we still spoke about stuff and we still created something, got our brains ticking. Right. Like, it's not about that for me, man. I genuinely love this. Like, I make music because it's fun. You know what I'm saying?
And that goes back to what I said before, is everyone's got their thing.
Exactly.
I don't really know there's a right answer, right? Come from chaos, make it. Come from greatness of great family, still make it.
Yeah, 100.
You know what I mean? So
sure.
I don't think that there's a right answer.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. What's the longest it took you to come out with a song? Have you ever been in the studio before though, and they're just cranking out?
Yeah, I'll be in the studio and I have no problem with saying let's move on, and we've already done like 12 ideas.
Put a verse on that beat.
Yeah, I have no problem doing that whatsoever because, like I said, that's what this is about. We're creating. It's like painting a picture or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's art. Like you don't have to make the greatest song every single time you step into the studio, man. Like just have fun with it. Like that's what it's about for me. Like for sure.
I was talking to a super producer, Rhythm D. And he was telling me about that. He goes, he said he would see like Tupac, and Tupac would be just cranking out records.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it would just be a hook. And then he'll say, okay, all y'all get on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll do 10 more songs by himself.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'd come up and he don't even have a song. He's just a verse. And that's it. You know what I mean? So it's just whatever the vibe is.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But I know you got to promo your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and get it all out right now. Tell me all the good shit.
I got an EP dropping June 20th.
Yes.
It's called With All Due Respect. I'm doing 2 parts. A side drops June 20th, and then the B side drops later on in the year. So yeah, man, there's no real concept behind the project or anything. It's just a body of work that I'm very, very passionate about, and songs that I love. And I hope other people love them too. So
yeah,
man.
Well, you're on the right path. You got the right people definitely around you.
Appreciate you.
Oh, and you got a BET nomination?
Yeah, I do indeed.
Wow.
Best New International.
I didn't know that part. Thank you.
Yeah, Best New International Act.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Okay. When you go out to Cali, the wacky tobacco's a little strong.
I know. You're telling me.
On the
Yeah. That's not a joke out there, man.
The sun is shining most of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the UK where it's kind of overclouded. You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta be careful a little
strong
bit.
as hell.
Yeah, it's strong as hell. Just be careful out there.
Absolutely.
And I wear an extra large in that.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much for coming by, Mama.
Thank you for having me, man.
I appreciate you, Kay.